Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy Speed here, and today we are going to shred this player. All around special guy on Discord was just saying that his team is subhuman donkeys that don't understand the game at his level. What does that even mean? Your MMR is a direct representation of your general skill, okay? What does this even mean? People who talk like this will never gain MMR. So let's see what he's doing wrong so we can pick him apart and make sure he understands what he can do to get to the next rank. But if you guys are excited for this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course, over at GameLeap, I'm making tons of courses on the current meta heroes. Tons, right? I'm gonna be updating, not all of them, but like almost all of them when it comes to the meta heroes. You guys are gonna really enjoy those. Talk about skill builds, item builds, talent builds that you need to go. I go over the early game of a replay analysis, typically of a pro, and then the mid to late game as well. And I do that very consistently. A lot of people love it. And so yeah, go click the link down below, sign up right now, and I hope to see you there. All right, let's get into it. So this is the player, all around good guy. We got going right here. We got going. And he's playing Oracle. Now starting out, it's okay. I'm not going to flame this, too hard. I personally would probably switch out one of the mangoes for Fairy Fire. I just like that outplay potential in Dota. I think in general, it's good if you kind of mix up your items a little bit. Stacking too much into one thing can be alright in some cases for certain heroes, but most of the time it's better to diversify your portfolio. But okay, let's get into it. Laning stage, I mean, pre-game fight. Pre-game fights is always a great way to basically see, like, how good is this player's fundamentals? Because it just shows fundamentals. It shows, do you know how strong the enemy is compared to you? Do you know when to cast your spells? Do you know how to cast your spells? Another thing I'd like to look at here is he's probably against ET, I think, right? ET? Yeah, ET Leshrac. Makes sense. And what you can do, which makes Oracle very good against ET, besides disarming him, you can actually Q his Astral Spirit off, so when it returns to him, he gets the buff. You can purge it, right, with your Q. A lot of people don't know that, so I'm curious if this Divine player knows that. You know, Divine's a pretty high rank, so there's that. All right, let's get into it. Okay, I don't know if you did purge it, I think, right? Wait, can you not purge? What? Did you put it on the Lesh? So the Oracle Q only purges who you directly target. It doesn't purge the whole AoE, so maybe you used it on Lesh. Oh no. Is this unpurgeable now? Yeah, okay, it's just a bug. Freaking Dota, dude! What is this replay system? I'm over here doubting myself. But look, he just hit him for 44. Obviously that's not that's not 90. I'm sure Monkey King's physical resistance is not 50%. Yeah, it's 34%. What the heck? Alright. Also, look at his movement speed, the ET's movement speed. It's definitely not 353 right now. That is way too high for what he's running at. Okay, let's continue on. Let's look at the Oracle. Good trading. I like this movement. Getting caught a little bit here. Gonna have to disengage GQ. Okay. That's definitely a play. You shouldn't chase anymore. The Leshrac stun is going to be coming up in like 3 seconds. Alright, you're going to disengage. Uh-oh. Don't get Lesh stun. Why are you going so far? Hit the Leshrac. Guys, if you are trading early on into the game, you cannot run past a full HP hero. Like, this is a big concept, actually, that almost no one does. I really mean this. When you're running in here, okay, so this Oracle's disengaging, ET runs away, the Monkey King and the Oracle should hit Leshrac here. Now, why do most people chase ET? Because of the potential of the kill. They're like, oh, I Boundless coming up soon. I can maybe stun him, but we can't get a kill. But what happens when you do that, right? What happens is the Leshrac just pounds into you the entire time. So when this guy is disengaging and can't help anymore, you immediately want to switch your attention to this Leshrac and win the trade. It's all about, well, it's not all about, but unless you could guarantee kill this guy, or like close to guaranteed kill him, which in this case, he's not really that close. The Oracle doesn't have Q for a bit. You need to go for the Leshrac. I know I'm ranting a little bit here, but I hope that makes sense. You have to immediately switch targets. You'll see pro players leave someone on 100 HP. Most players would chase, pros don't, because they understand when they can kill or not. They know, they just feel that based on their intuition, and a lot of players don't have that, which is why, part of the reason why they're stuck in their bracket. But yeah, you both overextend. Monkey King chases, and you chase. You can tell you're both Divine players, and, okay, you don't get hit by the Lesh stun. You gotta run, bro. What the? Alright. What? Why do you want to die? My god! Did the Leshrac get a stun? Oh my. It's not that hard. The Monkey King was walking in a straight line. Alright, let's move on. What the heck? Where are you going? Why are you walking so far up? Cut this tree. right? Cut this tree and trade from here. Don't trade from here. Trade from here. You need to trade from here and here, not here. Not good. Okay, at least you seemingly know to purge that, which is great, actually. Like, all jokes aside, that is a very strong understanding, assuming that this isn't an accident. Okay, you block the camp. I understand why you block it late. That's kind of understandable, but at that point, it's not that useful, unfortunately. Okay, so you definitely know that you can purge that, so okay. Alright, props to you on that. You're getting chased. Your positioning is so bad, dude. Like, stop chasing people so far. Guys, this, like, and I really mean this, this is like a big idea. It goes back to the laning stage thing. When you cannot chase anymore, when you don't have a spell, you cannot keep going. You need to play around your spell cooldowns, right? No spell, under the tower, in between Lesh and ET, you cannot walk up. And then I don't know why you walked down. You should have just went into the tree line, right? Like, go up to the tree line. Don't take the long way, because now if you get stunned, you could die. Thank God this Leshrac is like doggy. Alright. You just need to stop doing so much. Okay, so this is a big thing though. For all you 5 players, you don't have to do something all the time. Like, once he hits that ET a bunch and gets him to 100 HP, great. Boom, back away, reset, stack the pole, can't pull. Like, imagine, think about how much impact this would have had. Okay? Like, really think about how different the game would be. Because this is when, like, support players are like, I can't get win MMR. That's because you don't understand how complex your role is in the laning stage. How many little decisions you can make that completely change the outcome of the game. If you just zone this guy out here, boom, boom, boom. Okay, I don't have Q. He's out of my attack range. I'm backing off. Right? I'm backing off. Go. Stack small camp, pull small camp, you deny a wave, maybe 2 waves, the whole laning stage is different. But instead, it turns into this debacle of, like, you dying, and that's obviously not worth it, right? Now, no pull happens, sure, Monkey King's getting solo XP, so it's not the end of the world. What is this guy doing? Oh my god. But I've done that too, to be fair, but, oh god. It's kind of a weird ward. Why did you put it behind the tree line? Can you even see them coming with this? That's such a weird ward. I don't know, I don't get that word. Alright. Stack the pole camp and pull, there's nothing to do! Look where the wave is! What are you trying to do? The wave's here! Why are you trying to kill them? Just go stack it, and then go pull it. Now you might be saying, but ET's here. It's just an idea, right? It's an idea. It's the correct idea. On top of that, if you were here early, there's a good chance he doesn't block it. On top of that, you can force him out of position by doing this, right? You can make him walk up. Then when he walks up, you can hit him, right? You guys see what I'm saying? I was going to say you need to pull again. All right, good use of the E. Here you should have tried to half pull, so it's just something I've been seeing Puppy do a lot lately, so it's like fresh on my mind. But essentially, anytime you only have like a single camp, it's generally better to pull 2 or 3 of the creeps from the wave. So it's called half pulling. And when you E them here, what you want to do is you want to walk to here, right? So let's say the wave is here, you want to walk to here, so I'll show you. Wave's here, boom, I want to walk here, because the aggro range, I don't know what exactly, obviously, unfortunately you can't see the creep's aggro range, but you want to walk to like here, so then when they hit you, it only aggroes these 2 creeps, and then both of those creeps will get full denied, right? But instead you get the full wave. Now this is the god camp, to be fair, like these things shred, these things are so good. All right, let's move on. This seems fine. Okay. Nice. Yeah, you're just always out of position. I don't even know what to say. Like you're somehow like eternally out of position. It's like God doomed you to be out of position. Why are you walking up here? Just chill. There's nothing for you to do. If Monkey King gets gone on, it is what it is. You can't save him. Like, that's not how if you had a stun, I would understand, but you have a root. Like, and you have to channel the root for it to do anything. So, you can't actually save this guy. You're just putting yourself out of position. I'd imagine you might die here. Baited. Classic. Oh, you're dead. Ah! Oh no, this guy's about to kill everybody. Oh no. Oh no, okay, Monkey King's got it. Alright, alright. Alright, right here is a bit of a misplay. I understand why you do it, but it's definitely a misplay. So, like, so you have this ward here, right? You see this guy. You and your Monkey King clearly should go on him. He's, like, vastly out of position. And, you kind of, like, don't channel your Q, which is just a misplay, because you need to make sure that this guy gets rooted here. Like, if you max channel the Q, the Monkey King could have closed the distance, and it would root him for a long time. Instead, now, I actually haven't watched it full through. I just saw you mess up the Q and then went back. But now this kill is going to be kind of close. I don't know why you disarmed him. I don't think that stops the stomp. Alright, so at this point in the lane, your Monkey King heads off to the jungle. Let's see how you play this. This is really a big test of, like, awareness, because, you know, obviously if you get hit by a stomp, you're essentially dead. I'm assuming this Leshrac, a very weird skill build from the Leshrac, but I guess it's okay against Monkey King. I'm curious to see what you're gonna do. So, like this, not good! Don't harass! Not worth. Very dangerous. You don't want to die. No. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you have to understand what your job is when you're defending this tower. It's not to pressure out the Lesh. It's not to kick out the Lesh. Now, you might be saying, oh, but speed, like, you could drop him low so he can't dive you. Yeah, I understand that concept. And I didn't watch this clip beforehand, so I didn't have this hindsight. I just know that when I'm against an ET, I cannot walk up. Because when I walk up, he gets an easy stomp on the disengage. And that's what happens here. Now, I'm assuming you die because of it, and now you can't stall this tower. It's all about stalling the tower. You might be saying, oh, but speed, he couldn't defend it anyway. No! Yes, he could. He could have E'd the wave, E'd this creep, kill it, make them dive him under tower, then ulti himself, and all of a sudden you've burnt 30 seconds, which is space for your team to put pressure elsewhere. So, like, I'm fine with him being there. By the way, guys, that's a good play. For all you support players who are afraid to die at their towers, you need to learn from good guy. So props to him on that, you know? He understands the concept of, okay, my team is going to be hitting creeps, we're chilling, we're not doing anything right now, I'll defend a tier 1 tower, I'll sacrifice my life, but that's not how you sacrifice your life. That was a bad example of how to do it, but it's still the right play, which is why he's divine, you know? And I mean that, that's not like, I know that sounds like super like, you know, I'm saying it because that's actually how it is. The reason why he's divine is because he gets the concept, he just executed on it wrong. He did it at the right time, just the wrong way. Yeah, now your team is getting run over, so basically, guys, how do you come back from run over games? I'm gonna let you guys take like 3 seconds here and tell me, how do you come back from these type of games? This team is 4K behind, they're getting clapped, it's very obvious. Not in terms of the kill score, but with how the map's playing out. The CK is absolutely massive, seemingly. He's 4-0, Jesus. Yeah, he's huge. Oh my god, this Tinker is also huge. Whew. This is gonna be a tough one. But how do you come back from these tough ones? What do you need to do? What do you need to do? How do you come back? It's not easy, it's not a guarantee. There's no guarantees in Dota. What's your best play? Alright, you took your guess? No, you're wrong. But basically, what you need to do is you need to play around your cooldowns and smoke. So he's picked up the smoke, that's great. The second thing you need to do is you need to play around your cooldowns. So next time Tide has Ravage, I want to see you guys making a play. Like, see how your Tide is going in without Ravage? This means he's a noob. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's gonna then flame and like tilt and ping Oracle's items or something, right? But next time Tide has Ravage, you guys need to get your team to group up. Even if it seems suboptimal or it's awkward, you have to make it happen. You have to make it happen for sure. So, what is this positioning? Why are you frontlining? So here, you might be saying, oh, they are invading my jungle. I have to protect the stack. No, it's dead. You're 6K behind with no Ravage. You have to let it go. It's gone. It's dead. It's over. You can't defend it. Let it go. Don't tank more. You guys cannot fight. Now, this is like a big thing for just, you know, getting to the next rank. You have to know. And it's like it's literally just the hardest thing to do. When you can and cannot fight. No one has perfected this. Nobody has perfected it. However, it's something you can improve on, right? And so right here, when you don't have your spells, which it doesn't seem like you're paying attention to, okay, you do almost have Zeus ulti, but no Ravage, you cannot team fight. Team fight is the keyword. You could still go for pickoffs. Let's say the Leshrac was top alone. Yeah, you could smoke with the Monkey King and the Venge and try to kill him. Fine. You cannot team fight without your team fight spell. Unless you got like a 5-man Monkey King ulti, but even then, you wouldn't have Ravage to follow it up. See what I'm saying? It is what it is. I understand you're trying to defend the stack, but like right now, what I would tell my team is like Monkey go mid or Monkey go top, Zeus go mid, push in the waves. We have a little bit of time, a little bit of space to maybe get in the waves. Right? Instead now, I can't imagine this is going to be good. Alright, it's actually going okay. Uh-oh, here comes the Tinker. Oh no. It's a disaster. Oh, you actually got the CK. Okay. I mean, it wasn't horrible for sure. That could have went a lot worse, but still, obviously, I don't love the play. So I'm talking about, boom. Exact example of what you have to do as a 5 player, and I know it's tough, and by the way, the Tide could do this as well. For all you offlane players, you can make calls too. If I'm this Tide, I'm like, guys, I have Ravage. Come with me, I'm running down mid. Nah, but you see what I'm saying? Like, you guys have Ravage, group and smoke. Group and smoke. Push the mid wave, smoke, run behind the mid wave, wait for someone to push the mid wave on the enemy team, kill them. That should be your game plan. Something like that, you know? Otherwise, this is what happens. Tide's like, oh, I need to ravage. Like, you get 2 kills, right? But obviously, you got 2 kills and you had to commit a ravage. That's a net loss for sure. Okay, so you're pushing waves here. 2 of your teammates dies, and you're gonna actually run down the lane, which is fine. Okay, Tinker runs into you. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good play. Once again, it's the same thing over and over again. And honestly, I'm just going to end the video here because this game, when does it end? 27 minutes? It's just like a stomp from here on out. But I'm going to talk about the main things he needs to fix and the reason why, you know, he could have controlled this game. As bad as it looked, as hard as this game was, as hard as it was, there's a couple main things he needs to switch in order to win, which we sort of already covered, but I'll do a recap. Right here. This is the first one, okay? First part of the recap. Tide keeps doing these ravages with no follow-up. Want to know why? Because he's bad at the game. The Tide is bad at the game. He doesn't understand that when he commits ravage, it doesn't matter how many heroes he hits. It matters how many heroes he hits and has teammates that can follow up on it. You need the second part, otherwise it does not work, right? And so every single time, this guy's hitting good ravages, but there's no follow-up. Why? Because no one is leading your team. Everyone is way too scared to lead the team, and I get it. It's tough. Sometimes you're in a bad mood when you're losing. Everyone's mad tilt. I get it, it's uncomfortable, but you have to try to do it. If you want to win these games, you want to gain a MMR, you have to be the person who is different. What separates you from the next person, right? What is it? It has to be something, and this is a big one, especially for support players. The ability just to get people to go together, because otherwise you blow Ravage twice in a row, and you might be saying, that's the Tide's fault. No, it's not. It's partially the Tide's fault, it's partially your fault. Right, looks like you guys are going to get run over in a couple of fights. I like the bullwhip onto the Zeus. Obviously, you should have W'd him there. That's quite the mechanical mistake. You know, considering he slept, getting hit by an ET stomp, and the enemy team is 95% magical damage. Not W'ing the Zeus here definitely seems like a mildly questionable decision. But nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. Good guy. I do genuinely wish you the best. By the way, he gave me full consent to look over this replay. He even sent in this losing replay. So more respect to him there. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe, and I'm out. But yeah, that's going to be about all, folks. Remember, click the link down below and subscribe to the GameLeap website where we have thousands of videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.